Well, it has been 2 months since the devastating floods in KwaZulu-Natal, and residents of the province are still picking up the pieces. Many remain homeless and living in shelters as they wait for assistance. For more on this, we are joined now by the eThekwini Deputy Mayor Philani Mavundla, who speaks to us via the virtual platform. Mr. Mavundla, thank you very much for your time. Can I start off with the water situation, the restrictions, or what is commonly known as water rationing? It has begun. How are residents taking it?
And all the South African people of eThekwini in particular. Clearly, for every changes, there are problems, as you will expect. Some people are unhappy, but the decision there's collective in this council that we've taken is that we better don't face what other cities or other towns have faced. You remember that in Cape Town at some point, it was a day zero that was looming. Same thing with Kimberley. They nearly have a catastrophe as far as water is concerned. We've seen that in Nelson Mandela Bay as well. So as a eThekwini, we decided that instead of us getting ourselves into that untenable situation, we better be prepared. Our dams are full to capacity. Water is overflowing to the sea. The problem is the infrastructure to carry the water to our treatment plant and then distribution to our community. So we decided that let us preserve what we have. In saving the 4 hours that we'll be saving across the board, it means we can go through the year that we're planning, and anything beyond, should we go beyond that?
Yeah, all right. At least on the one element which is quite critical, water, yes, interruptions are there, but people understand that the repair work has got to be done. Let's talk about the housing issue. You have had a back and forth with national government around this, including the release of the monies. How would you describe the situation now?
Well, all I can say, as late as last week, Thursday, the KwaZulu government has reported that they've built 70 temporary units for people to use. That is acceptable under the situation. However, we are still concerned as a municipality that the speed seems to be very slow. We're hoping that they're going to pick up the pace and start moving faster, considering that there's 4,000 people to be accommodated. So basically, that is the situation as it stands at the moment. And remember, these aren't homes as such. Those are just temporary residential units.
Yeah. All right. I sense a bit of satisfaction in your tone, or is that overstated? You're trying to calm yourself down after that much heated fight, if you like, with the National Treasury over the release of the funds.
No, I'm not certified. Let me tell you why. In the last 2 weeks, we've built 4 proper houses, which we handed over with the mayor. In fact, 5 with the mayor yesterday. One of these houses took us 3 days to build. Your station was there when we started. It's complete. The other 4 just took 7 days to build each house.
Are these permanent homes, or these are still the temporary shelters?
These are permanent homes. You go into that house, you feel at home.
Wow.
These are permanent homes. So we demonstrated that it can be done. So basically, to say I am happy, I am not happy at all. If I were to die today, I don't know how to say it to my ancestors.
If you were to address the Minister of Human Settlements, therefore, Mamuloko Kupai, what would you say to her? Because she certainly has had some harsh words for you.
I'll humbly ask the Honorable Minister to stop playing politics with poor people of KwaZulu and eThekwini in particular. The address of the minister was out of context, because I had all the facts on the table that she knows about, that we did apply for the funding. Everybody in the Republic of South Africa knows this. It's only her and the Minister of Finance that doesn't know this. So basically, they are the only two people in this country that doesn't know this. Even the President of the state knows that we did apply.
If, Mr. Mavundla, as you say, permanent homes can be built in record time, why is it taking so long to build these houses? Because we know the story of the housing backlog in the country. Is that as a result of either government not moving with speed or government deliberately dragging its feet? Because what you have just demonstrated now with these, I think, 4 houses that you say were built in record time, it's a demonstration that it can be done. So what is the reason that sometimes government moves extraordinarily slow?
Only in my past life, I'll give you 3 projects that everybody will know about. The ICC in Durban was a very big project. It was built within 18 months to complete the 10,000-seater arena. Moses Mabhida Stadium during the 2010 and many other stadiums were built in less than 2 years. King Shaka Airport was built in less than 2 years. Now, it takes us 5 years to plan to build one house. It takes us 3 months to decide where we must build the houses for people whom their homes were damaged, not because of their own doing. The people who are building informal settlement, they build their shelter at a faster pace than the government can do that. Now, my answer is very simple, is that the people aren't interested. All they're worried about is the end of the month and their paycheck and their nice black cars. That's all what they care about. I will again say this. I will invite any and every politician that cares that let's go instead Kennedy Road for 7 days, have our bath there, cook our food there, sleep there, take our children to school from there with the community. And then I'll see that they are serious. Let's see if they'll be able to do it. I will be with them.
Yeah. Final question to you, sir, and very briefly, if you can. Are you simply playing politics here, as some people will hold the view that simply because you come from a different political party, yes, you are in a coalition government in the city of eThekwini, and of course, you are assisting the ANC to govern there. Is this some kind of political pressure you are putting bare, particularly on your coalition partners, the ANC? And if so, what's to gain?
Koli, there's something that the South African need to know, other than the lie that I was paid 30 million to put the ANC back in power. The discussions that ABC got involved with the ANC and other smaller parties was very simple. We said to the ANC, we wanted them to sponsor the seat of EXCO so that I can be Deputy Mayor of eThekwini, so that the smaller parties can be represented with their interests. Secondly, we said we wanted a committee called Human Settlement and Infrastructure, and we put reasons for that. We said the ANC has failed to deliver infrastructure. The ANC has failed to give people of eThekwini houses. And we agreed that we want to take that over so we can deliver exactly that. Now, for us to fail and not to deliver exactly that, the minister must do exactly what he's doing. So basically, I'll go back to the people of eThekwini. They know what I promised them. I'll tell them. So it is reasonable for me to put this in the public because it is on paper. That's what we wanted, and we put the reason. We said the ANC has failed. We want to go and deliver. Hence, we're proving to them that what we're talking about is what we know, is not what we dream about sleeping at night.
Philani Mavundla is the Deputy Mayor of eThekwini. Thank you very much for that update and indeed your thoughts on the state of politics, I suppose, in the city of eThekwini.